where we live in our city who struggle with this, with loved ones who present these challenging behaviours and difficulties. I know that it splits families. I know that. And I know why it splits families. And dare I say, for fear of maybe someone jumping down my throat, the majority of the splits that I see are that fathers or the male members of the close family seem to deal with it less well in terms of tolerance of it than the female members. So by and large, dads find it more difficult to deal with than mums have to deal with it. I think I'm fortunate that I was gifted with an analytical sort of brain that said, let me find out what's happening. So I spent a lot of my time finding out what's happening, or trying to find out what's happening, and less time fighting and worrying about it and splitting the family up. And so we've been fortunate, I think. And maybe that's why we were picked. Maybe that's why Mark was given to us with the social impairments as well. So we didn't simply go down the psychiatric route of understanding of what's going on, because you can talk to most psychiatric patients. You can't talk to our son in the way you talk to most psychiatric patients. You have to, it's like, you know, I don't want to be offensive, but it's almost like trying to deal with the psychiatry of your pet cat. You know,
because you can't understand.
They can't talk to you in the way that you want to understand. They do talk to you, but in a language that you do not understand. What we've had to do is understand our son's language. And part of what I've said already about the psychotherapy and the many characters and all these things is also understanding his language, also understanding his world, his universe. Once we understand those things better, we believe we can, we reflect off him, and we see sometimes progress, then we can start to look at the psychiatry of it all and understand which bits work and whether glutamate is really a problem. So yeah, I think we've been very fortunate. We're the students. We're learning, and what you say about we maybe give something to the world that may help some people. If it helps just one person, that's great. But to be honest with you, our goal is to learn as much as we can, so that in our lives it rubs off from us, and perhaps not in so much as helping someone with the medical problem, but perhaps it's more to do with helping them with their emotional problem. If the strength that we've drawn from this helps others draw strength for their own emotional difficulties, then that's great. They may not fix their son or daughter's or loved one's illness, but they may fix their emotional difficulty with living with that. And I will say just one more thing on that one. One thing that my wife and I have always said is never, ever give up hope. We are persuaded time and time again by specialists to give up hope. And people will say to us, but won't he always be autistic? And I say, oh, tell me what the problem is with having an autism thing through your life. We have hope that it will not be a problem for him. He will have a happy life. Our optimism isn't necessarily geared to a physical or a down-to-earth condition, which some specialist says he's got. Our belief and our hope is that he will be happy in his life. And right now, I can say he's getting there. A year ago, he was not. But I still believed and I hoped. And a year ago, we were being told to just accept it. Just accept it. Give him these drugs. You will feel better. Take time away from him. Leave him with people who don't love him. You know? And take time away, because you need to look after yourselves. And we're saying he's going to get better. He's going to get better. We know he's going to get better. Just please listen to what we're saying. And can I say, last week, his neurologist said he's going to get better.
Well, there you go. I mean, all I'd like to do is to thank Ed. This has been a fantastic, enlightening program. All I can say is that whenever Ed and I talk, I feel I learn so much from what it is to be dealing with what many people would think is such a difficult problem. But all I can say is my admiration for Ed is unbounded, because the way he deals with this in a positive way, and I know that his enthusiasm and his ideas influence other people. I know that there are other people on my forum now who are directly in contact with Ed for the things he's doing. So I'd like to thank Ed for coming along today, and thank you guys again for hosting and allowing us to talk about these things. If anybody out there wants to get involved in the neurological aspects of the things we're talking about, you can contact Ed on my forum directly, and Ed will be more than happy to actually discuss ideas and thoughts with you as well. So thanks very much, everybody, and hopefully see you all in a month's time.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Anthony, go ahead and give out that website, the forum address one more time.
Okay, the forum address is www.anthonypeake.com/forum. But if you just want to get onto my website, which is anthonypeake.com, you can then click onto the forum, because it's on one of the buttons down the bottom of the website itself. So come on, join us. It's a growing worldwide group, and we talk about lots of things, and there's a great sense of humour on there and everything else. So come on and join us. It's great fun on there. Thank you.
Wow, and Anthony, once again, you've really added to what we call Unraveling the Secrets. Ed, it was great meeting you. I hope Anthony will keep us all informed of your progress, and all the luck in the world, and kiss that son of yours for us, okay?
I'll do that.
Thanks, guys. Will do. Okay.